Welcome on back and gather around everyone in Total War Warhammer 3 in part 14 of our Louen of Old World campaign. The Knights of Couronne are here for a siege of the Isle of Blood out here, where there are some vampires that are due to being exterminated. We can't have pirates. There was a decree. No pirates. Listen, we don't make the laws. We just enforce them. Let's get our units set up in their groups and begin by knocking over this section of fort wall. Alright, so then we'll go ahead and grab all of our flyers and have them go take out important targets. And I think those are going to be bombers. They don't really have any artillery here that we can see so far. You two go deal with the shotgun troops. Please and thank you. And then you two go after... Well, honestly, if we drop this vampire fleet captain, we're in good shape. So let's do that. Rocks come flying in. I think what we'll do as well is bring in one of the Knights of the Realm and have them hit the gates. Those towers are trying their best, but our troops are down below, so there's no hope in hitting them. No hope. Good, speed you up a little bit. Shotgun mob moving forward, trying their best, but he's so quick now that they can make it in before they can really do much. Get a little bit more missile block, because we do need that in the end for the kind of initial skirmishes here.
Yes.
Take him down, take him down.
Hero of Bretonnia. Fight for honor.
I'm gonna have you switch and going after the bomber mob. Not gonna get hit by a little bit of the guns, but they're doing a decent job of getting in there.
Honor and duty. Lord of Bretonnia.
They work together, take that lord down. His miscast there is real unfortunate for him. Okay, rocks coming on in nicely. You guys are getting rid of these gun mob a little bit slowly.
Bretonian law. Slay them. Fight for the lady.
And the good news here is that fleet captain got knocked out so quickly that there was basically no time to even watch it. Speed you up. How are you two doing? We got more gun mob involved. Stick with the hand cannons. Ricochet rocks. It's just a slow crawl to bring them down. Let's have the yeoman archers. We'll attack at this gatehouse. I don't think we can't really afford to send anyone else up for now. Trebuchets keep knocking the wall down, and as soon as it is over, they just come crumbling down. They tend to bail.
My strength is yours.
Get these bomber mob.
Battle ready.
The shotguns, and then it's just this poor fleet captain over here. So can you fire some arrows into them? Pretty awesome. They don't tend to have much armor, just lots of forward save and such, or physical resistance. Ooh, but oh yeah, alright, these guys are crumbling away. Let's go after the handgun mob next. Walls are only about half down. The thing we definitely need in this army is a mage, so maybe one less of the paladins and a mage sounds like a good call. You two go wipe out these deck droppers. They got too close to that nitro. That's more damage than I expected. Here, you come over here and fire. Up on top of the hill. Try to get around behind these palisades. The wall criminations, that's the word I was looking for. I was trying to think, what do they call them? Criminations, the actual castle looking bits. I think they get a couple of shots at it since they're point blank. It's always going to hurt. Run them down. Weaken. I'll get you guys back up in the air. Guess not. Takeoff didn't work because of the Brody Promethean. Alright, so we're going to switch to attacking them directly then. They did bring their troops down off the walls, so let's go ahead and send in the peasants. Send in the peasants.
Battle ready! Knights of the Iron!
Knights keep moving up well.
Slay
Hit these Prometheans.
fools!
I'd rather go up to the deck droppers, but we don't have a good way to get these guys out of the fights.
Bretonnia needs me!
Gatehouse is almost broken, and as soon as it does, we get a charge through. I see these shotguns. Cheeky rats. We have a delivery of lances to make to your skull. Victories within our grasp. How long do the walls are? A long time. Come on, lads. And through. Give them no time. That's what we needed. Stop the shotguns cold. Send the rest of the knights in as well. If you two can get up in the air and hit them, I would love it, but I don't think it'll happen. Wipe that entire crew out. Let's go ahead and send you both go and deal with the fleet captain. Interesting strategy there, deck droppers. See if you can dodge this many arrows. Ooh, see, now you're on fire and almost poisoned. Alright, Trebuchet, you failed me. Honestly, you failed me. It's a lot of halberdiers. Get you out of there. Bowman forward, bring our own halberdiers in.
For the king!
Remember your vows!
Remember your vows.
Lances down!
But drop into this gun mob. The other lad should be able to keep up with it. The deck droppers move pretty quick, actually.
Bretonnia!
Your job is to chase them.
Battle ready!
Fun job.
At once! Shift it!
Oh, we lost control of the gatehouse. It was a bad time to do so. Keep moving them in. You pursue those handguns around. You guys move in to go pursue and head the main line, which looks to be fairly broken. These slayers, you charge these shotgun men.
For my liege!
Oh, they're right in front of you. This should be an easy ask. Come on, boys.
Righteous fury!
Oh, they're split up, I see. The double stab there.
Men at arms!
Men at arms.
Ready! On to glory!
Those Prometheans are doomed. Let's send the errant knights through. And then one of these Knights of the Realm that's not winning their fight, use the extra charge speed to pull away. Of course, our Bretonnia Knights are even better at it, since they have all of the bonuses. The smell of barbecued skin and foxes is the ale. A really pitiful night charge, as one would expect, I guess. They're trying to figure out how the best way to get around here. So if you come around this way, boys, and then hit them, that probably works pretty well. Knights through. We'll leave little Louis to keep snacking on lobster.
Knights errant!
Errant Knights for the final charge, break gun mob, and another textbook victory for us. We lost one of our Knights in the Realm, but that's alright. Beautiful charge, we'll speed that up, and a victory for Bretonnia. The last couple of these guys hang on for dear life. Alright, another textbook siege underway, and one with only one knight falling in the battle. We, of course, are going to just capture Moloch's lair and take over the port settlement. Isla de Sangre, that's what I was thinking of, but so just the Blood Islands, like I said. Let's go ahead and snag the tap room here and make sure our control's good. We can just leave it as is. And then we grab the extensive patrols to hopefully zoom back towards the mainland in a hurry. We're already almost back up to 800. Yes, we're definitely almost back up to 8,000 is what I meant to say. Legendary hero, he's here forever. Maybe summoned each time. So is he not actually infinite? We have to drop it down and bring it back? Huh. I mean, if he's a permanent fixture in our armies,
Devotee of the lady.
I kind of think we want to leave him as a defender who just shows up to help us in all of our settlements. It makes them so much harder to crack. So we'll probably have to wait a little bit longer to bring in any more allies, because I really want some Jade Lions, and they are expensive.
The lady wills it. Unacceptable.
At least you just hang out here in Bobali. You are in charge of defending. Same thing here with Albert. And Bird is just stuck to... He's sticking to raiding. Everything else is a little bit too dangerous.
Protector of the realm.
Roland, yeah, you're just not getting the trait. So let's come on to the edge of Barley Mod. We have you swap over into March stance too. That way you hopefully get that trait.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Blessings of the lady
And then we'll
be upon
move to gain the trait over here from the Assassin's Den, which we know works.
You know who I am.
Do you know who I am? Holy light. Perfect stuff. Let's pull up our diplomacy. Make sure we are accepting any of the missions we can here. So, like, hunting down Grizzguts, sure. We go ahead and steal some of their armies. They're really terrible. No, I'd rather not. Much rather not. Let's see what's going on here with the ghosts, and then we'll pass the turn. And the gravy French fry city is under attack by murder. Listen, rats, I know, I understand. Goodbye. It's time for you to leave. 300 kills by Talbot himself. He's out there just slaughtering rats. Although so did their assassin. Many peasants fell this day. I'm sorry, join your war. Oh, we are a military alliance. And you are already fighting with Reichland. Definitely not. Alright, Louen is a supervisor. It looks like we found a trait that doesn't give you more chivalry. We can move further, though. Got some outposts going in. Clan Eshin is gone, of course. The Wild Hunt is now calmed down. Burning Face is failed. The banner of Gilles Le Breton, blessed by the Lady of the Lake. Extra uses for all of our faction army abilities. So for Louen, for example, I think we get 3 of his ability, which is insane, honestly. Technology, Heraldry of Baston. Why does that take less than Quinnell, I wonder? Holy Defender makes us have more strength and experience in fighting against rebels. Oh, you can grab any of these. All characters faction-wide become scary. The most chivalrous nation. I like the glorious errantry war. Low recruitment duration -1 for all units. That sounds pretty dang good. It is a whole 500 chivalry, but I think very worth.
Indulge you.
I will indulge you. I think you can reach San Luis, no problem. Oh no, it doesn't look like you can. Or because we lose access to that stance once we get onto the water itself. Let's see.
To the enemy.
Yeah, we don't want to go all the way up on the shore then. We'll just stay off the coast and stare at him a little bit. Alright, Gavin, will you launch an attack on San Luis soon?
We have met before.
We have met before. And then we can go ahead and grab some longbowmen. Men-at-arms. 215 range. Yes. Wide. And what is their missile strength? Almost 27 is pretty... Almost, not wood elf, but almost high elf.
In your heart.
I have a senior heart. We need the awakening of wood. Yes. Space me. Alright, so let's make sure... I like that I can't find Louen in a hurry here. What's going on? I guess we're too close to Athel, that's the issue. Louen, you and Adelhard should be about ready to cross paths and trade troops. Beautiful. Get all the way down here.
I will indulge you.
I will indulge you.
King Louen of Bretonnia.
Then Louen, we shall trade some units with him. Okay, so the two knights of the Errantry shall be traded. Royal Hippogriff Knights, you can go ahead and grab the Pegasus Knights. We'll take the Grail Knights, or I guess Hermit Knights, Questing Knights. Give you these pole arms. These Spearmen at Arms. Knights of the Lionhearted belong here. What else could I get rid of? We can go for a bowman and just kick them out. Well... yeah, let's go ahead and give him one of the Spearmen at Arms. Like that. So now we've got the Lothran Sea Guard, the Companions of Couronne, one more Questing Knight, a Grail Knight, 3 of the Realm Knights, 2 Hippogriff Knights, and then the Hermit Knights, which are our version of the Aspiring Champions. Alright, immunity to contact effects. I think that sounds perfect. Heroism of negation for our flying boys. Look at that damage. There are only 6 of them. But it's like having a unit of 6 lords and heroes. Alright, Louen. Next turn, we will absolutely go for... we don't want to dismount. I'm thinking more replenishment. More replenishment, and then we can make you also immune to contact effects. Fantastic. The Grail Knights charge the enemy with the line with a furious stampede of hooves. I mean, that's already expensive, but you could imagine.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Alright, Roland, haul cheek over here to Montfort then.
Very well, I go.
You or Halmont.
Blessings of the
Albel,
Lady be
I don't know
upon
if we
you.
need you anymore. Although I guess we can have you go into March.
Very well, if you insist.
And you could roll with Elise
I
here.
suppose so.
Can't be done.
If you get attacked by Patricia, I still think Talbot can win. 1v however many they have. Does not matter. Albert is truly blessed. The Mask of Loek. Yeah, Witch with L here.
I have heard much of Bretonian
Light
knights
tights.
and their chivalry.
Ooh, you have no golds. We'll just go ahead and get trading going.
I shall comply.
I shall comply. Talk smack on my chivalry at your own peril, sir.
You're welcome. Tell me, what you need?
You're welcome. All of the Wood Elves should be allowed to move through our territory. Dryad the Nighthawk. That's a fun name. Vidrial too. The single ducat of cooperation. Oh, absolutely.
Speak.
Military alliance with Mother Stanky. That means we can have spiders with our night charges.
hold my hexen.
For now. No vassals, peace with Schmitz Renegades is never happening, and defensive alliance with Tiersith.
Access to the halls of Athel Loren.
Artelville. And then Ardwyland too. So Durthu also. As long as we can keep all of the people of Athel Loren friendly with us, they shouldn't then start declaring war on the Empire. It can still happen, randomly. And at that point, I'm joining Athel Loren.
You have a
100%.
We are willing to hear it.
Yeah, I'll join you. Bautalayan troops.
As you say, sir.
As you say, sir. Was this smart? And probably not. Gashinagia. Oh, the friendly Strigoi. I mean, sure. He wants a defensive alliance.
Let me rid you of those corpses that crowd your fields and cemeteries.
I mean, that sounds good. Then we got Lucrezia Belladonna down here too. The Southern Confederacy. Are you friendly there, Cult the Pious? It seems like it. So yo, we'll go ahead and grab a defensive alliance then.
We are willing to hear it.
I want all of the extra free troops.
All right.
All right. That way, our peasants can do their jobs in our fields, and we can bring in mercenaries to die on the front lines for our knights. I'm sorry, did I say die? I meant fight gloriously alongside Bretonnia. You're trading with Gashnaga. Lots of new factions down here want to be friends. Sweet. Well, I'm going to go ahead and move through this, and I will pick up with you all on our next turn. Alright, I returned. I was throwing some chicken nuggets in for the little wizard. Now Roland is a supervisor. Well done. So is Adelhard. Everyone's a supervisor. Mission's aborted. Wah fails, Wah succeeds. Gork's happy, Mork's not. What's going on here? They ran from Kevin, as you should. This is a great victory, though. Can we just kill them with an auto result? I kind of want to. Yeah, it's sirens and shotguns and stuff, but we've fought so many of these. Yoink! I win! Not very cleanly, but we'll take it. Saint Louis belongs to Bretonnia. Destroy Zeth at once, so they go ahead and throw in the tap room.
I see you.
At least let's take a single turn. Talbot, you can come on up and be a good defensive force at least.
Your coming was
It's either attack Kevin and lose at the walls, or attack Bilbali and lose at the walls. Actually, go Talbot, go to the other side of the walls.
And hero.
Thank you, sir. Yep, go for Vineyard and Bilbali as well as the town here.
If the lady wills it.
If the lady wills it. Good old funnios.
Pious.
Blessing of the lady. Make Jerome stronger. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Go ahead and swap this over to Venerate the Lady, because that control is pretty rough at the moment.
devotee of the lady.
Liberty. We'll switch this over to control 1 as well. Actually, I'll lie. Let's go for Chivalry.
Your heart.
Realm of Chivalry. This is looking pretty good now. Let's go for a Realm of Chivalry. All the extra research rate. We can go ahead and collect income from Martel again, and that Realm of Chivalry works. We probably can't collect income from Mosillon very well, though. Things are looking a little bit rough here. Let's stop collecting that income, and then swap it over to instead the Veneration of the Lady. Yeah, do that. And to, actually, I lied. Let's go for more Chivalry, and then, I mean, to further fix the control, we can go for just a Grail Shrine. It's only one, though. Get more control from the tap room, that's the way. The men gotta drink. Beautiful.
You seek
Louen, we have just enough gold to start doing some
king
quest battles.
stands with you.
I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure our chicken nuggets don't burn first. So let's move out some of the units that don't matter quite as much. So Adelhard, I'm actually gonna have you probably set up and defend at Black Castle, because that's where Clan Pestilence will reappear from. That's quite the journey. And then we'll set up another army in Orcamont.
Noble.
Noble. Have them dismount. They can actually take the walls and help defend the walls. However, since they're going to be in a siege, let's go for exceptional offensive. Beautiful. Okay, so what else we got going? Roland, where are you going, my good sir? Yes? All the way over here to Halmont.
Leaving.
And he's also in charge of defending the northern shores against Norska or the Druki, should they start showing up.
Warrior King.
Who else here? Elise is still recruiting. I'd love her to get more than just that. In fact, how long until Glorious ERRANTRY War is next turn? I mean, if it kicks in time,
The lady
at least
is
should be able to grab more longbow are very expensive. They cost us 1,700. I guess that makes sense. Makes total sense. Alright, cool. So I'm going to zoom back over to Louen. And let's go for the battle, not of Gotrek and Felix yet. Let's go the Wars of ERRANTRY Badlands, get us 2,000 chivalry. We're actually... Man, that's terrifying. We're evenly matched with Lewin's army. Yeah, we'll teleport on in. Let's give him the business. Watch it teleport someone else. Maybe. It's Skarsnik. Warlord of Eight Peaks. Alright, let's make our life mage healthier and then go for more weapon strength on this paladin. Alright, I'll be right back for this battle. Alright, we return for a proper battle. Let's see if Skarsnik and his reinforcements can hold the line against Louen and his newly retrofitted squad.
The Badlands teem with greenskins, my lord. This truly is the belly of the beast. Orcs and goblins move to trap your forces. You must endure the green tide. Fight hard to overcome it and smite this evil. In the lady's blessed name.
Oh, well thanks, Dr. Johan. I guess Louen doesn't have a... He still doesn't have one? Oh, we have some friends. Do we have to keep these peasants alive? Are we defending pilgrims on their trip through the Badlands? That's awesome. I do wish there was more of an actual story to this. Let's see our new squad, though. So we've got
Peasant bowman!
Peasant Bowman to take up a center position here in a kind of a smaller checkerboard now.
Knock 10 ready!
Not good, ready. We've got our Hermit Knights, which I'm going to put in the center here.
Come on, lads! Let's show our lieges how to do it!
Oh, awesome. Yeah, these are definitely the heroes on foot. Or even they could just be the Grail Knights on foot. Speaking of, we do have some Grail Knights now. Oh yeah, it's absolutely just the Grail Knights on foot. Oh, it still works. You've got the Rook. It's a very tall helm. I'm sure that's not heavy at all. Some lads with an actual icon of the lady and some just with a unicorn. Fair enough. The Grail Knights put over here. Grail Knights, do you have a Strider? No one's allowed to have Strider unless they're rolling with Albrecht. I guess that makes sense.
King Louen of
Bring all the flyers up to defend.
I serve the lady.
The Prophetess, we've got our Royal Hippogriff Knights, which are absolutely other Grail Knights on Hippogriffs with blazing lances. Yeah, these guys are going to be amazing. And then our Knights of the Realm. Two Questing Knights behind. Was thinking goofy on purpose. And then we'll go ahead and turn everyone on to Lance Formation. They can. The Questing Knights. Oh, that throws everything off quite a bit, doesn't it? Knights of the Realm up front. They're going to be each other's way no matter what here. There's just not enough space. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's see what the greenskins got cooking.
King Louen of Bretonnia! I am king here!
I am king here. Spears up front on this side, and then the Lothern Sea Guard over here. Knights, and then flyers can roll with the main characters, since they don't have a lance formation. Let's do this.
King Louen this is my realm!
Preferred by killing the entire force of evil, the green scum. That sounds good to me. Flyers move up and deal with the artillery.
In the light of the lady.
You two come up to this side here. She's gonna get obliterated. Hippogriff Knights, you do the same. Let's actually send you two after that, and then the three of you can go clobber this Ragnarok spider in the center. Not so worried about Scars. Oh, I popped that way too soon. Not so worried about Skarsnik. And then as they all sit together, we can drop down this... Oh, good. That hurt way more than I expected. Get up there. We need some heals. Hippogriff Knights moving in next. And here come the Squigs. So, against Squigs, we'll send in the Knights of the Realm. You two go hit the Arachnarok Spider, then we'll send the Questing Knights beyond. Group 2. Let's have you lot. Wait, is there someone way off to the side here? Oh, whoops.
Tis an honor.
We'll have them take position here. For now. Alright, you two get a little bit closer to the action. Skarsnik getting some damage in where he can. Louen, you go after Skarsnik himself. We'll send the 2 paladins after the Squig herd here. There was a little bit of extra oomph with our troops and wipe out the nasty errors and such. The backline here. Questing Knights or Grail Knights first slamming into the Arachnarok. Put it down, what the damage. Put it down, boys. Hippogriff Knights getting feasting. Yes, that is just glorious. Alright, well, where's my life mage? We need more heals, lady. Heals on everyone down here. The miscast. I'm gonna have the Hermit Knights stay. They said they have reinforcements on the way in. A bombardment of goons, pretty much. Charge them down. All Knights slam in. Warzag's Savage Orcs are closing in. Truly, this onslaught knows no limits. These guys are doomed. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, peasants. So when you get in there after Azag, it said Warzag, and it was actually Azag. Oh yeah, our archers are getting obliterated. What happened to all of our sounds gone? Yeah, our people's voices are completely broken here for this map, I guess. Land in there. Louen, you go after Azag. He's like, oh no. Oh yes. Archers, fall back up the hill, please. 2 that are jumbled. Oh, those guys are falling back. Lothar and Seaguard, hold the line. Oh, I really don't like our voices being broken. That's awful. Destroy him, Louen. Rude. Alright, let's bring the Hippogriff Knights down. Wipe out the back line for me. Yeah, Skarsnik is busted up. He's not going anywhere. So we've got a couple of the Knights up the hill not do anything. As one big rota charge. The ones that are down here already. See if you can't use these Boar Boys to get out of the fight. Beautiful. Alright, Azag is gone. Azag the Slaughterer advances on us. You think it's actually Warzag? I bet it is. That is an unfortunately quiet battle. Archers, new position. Quickly now. Here's the 4 Grail Knights out of there. The convergence of horses and armor. And let's get the Royal Hippogriffs up in the air and scouting for the next squad. Same thing with the Paladins that are now doing nothing. Chase them off, and we also have the Protector of Bretonnia. He lasts for 240. It's the second we find Warzag, that's when we're summoning in the Green Knight. Ooh, Warzag's bringing Black Orcs. Oh, it's Grimgore. Turns out the Bretonnians don't know anything about... You know what? The Green Knight will get clapped by Grimgor. The greenskins are just guessing who they are. That one's probably Wurzag. That one might be Azag. Who knows? Thankfully, though, he's not bringing anything except for cavalry and black orcs. Archer's new position if you can. Quickly. Real nice. Take this position. Let's go ahead and send in some friends. Skarsnik, I don't trust that he's not going to come back and try to take us out. Have the two healers forward. Hippogriffs, they're likely fighting Biggin, so fall back. The Knights Errant have returned to our aid. Our foes will feel the earth shake from their charge. Oh yeah, we'll let them handle that side. Knights of the Realm, you go get the ROR Biggins down here. Louen, if we can get you to use, or him to use his X ability on you, that'd be perfect. Questing Knights in, hit these Black Orcs in the back line if you can. Grail Knights, go after the Crimson Killers, and then you do the same on these Black Orcs here. Paladins, fall back. Oh, I should have popped them Green Knight in here. Charge them down, Green Knight. Hit them with a Dolores Blade. Paladin, I think we're just going to have you go after the Black Orcs. It's going to be a case of ignore... Oh, good grief. He starts chunking in immediately. A case of ignore Grimgor for as long as we can. Hippogriffs hit the backside here. Let's go for a super heal. Green Knight. Paladin, get out of there. Yeah, we're no dummy. Knights of the Realm obliterating the Broken Tusk mob. Save that prophetess. Although the Black Orcs of Grimgor are already aggressively crushed. We can just hit Grimgor with a Hero Core. And then with the Hermit Knights too, just as many heroes of Bretonnia as we can find. Oh, we found his weakness! It's Hippogriff Knights. The real threat is very real and not over. Grimgor Ironhides comes a sled, challenges with his mightiest orcs in tow. Oh, here comes Wurzag. Get out of there, everyone. I mean, Grimgor is super dead. Hit these Black Orcs next. Group 2, let's get you back up into formation. We can grab everyone else and move them up a bit. Knights of the Realm, let's go wide and hit these Savage Orc Boar Boys. Savage Orc Boar Boys are garbage. Compared to what we have here, trash. Louen, you go give Wurzag himself a hug, everyone else forward. The Questing Knights hit this group. We'll spread out our charge a bit. That way the orcs can all suffer together. A really quiet charge, but we'll take it. Louen hit him. Let's go for some heals where needed. And just in the middle of all these knights here. Go for that blast on the Savage Giant. Watch how many knights get dropped. Yeah, it looks like it actually did hit the Paladin. My vow. Alright, Wurzag getting to fight against Louen. How lucky. The first errantry battle here going very well. Bretonnia v greenskins, even though I guess we're kicking the greenskins so hard in the neck the audio's gone. Most of the knights having magical attacks is incredible. Let's go ahead and weaken everyone and drop armor. Knights Errant are coming in to help. Circle for one last charge. And seize these green menace. destroyed. Said one of our units was scared off, but I don't see any of that. There you have it. Make sure all the paladins are battling the same savage giant. He can't heal anymore, so actually you come on away. Hitting healing cap is no fun. And overcast the heal on you. Perfect. I think Wurzag's boar is called Spleen Ripper. Ooh. Here come the Errantry Knights. That's enough to scare Wurzag and his boar straight into the afterlife. I will get you all back at the campaign map. Alright, we return to the main map, and it seems like our voices are still broken, so let me accept the execution here, although we will talk about it. Look how good this battle went. A heroic victory? Absolutely. Greenskins got obliterated. We shall execute them, of course. Let's see if it's still... Yeah, the voices are broken. We did defeat Skarsnik, giving us Sneaky Smiter, so ambush, success and defense chance. Hide Striker for Grimgore, so armor piercing damage, then less leadership for enemy lords and heroes in his region. Green is Skinner for Azag, so more leadership size and a spell resist. And then the Great Green Killer for charge bonus and, good grief, charge bonus and physical resistance. Reach rank 30 with Louen gives us the Pursuit of Battle faction-wide. Once again. Now onward towards hitting rank 40. That's 2,000 chivalry, getting us up into the final tier. Once again. Let me see if I can fix this here with... Now it appears our voice lines are broken. Alright, I will see. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the game, then I'll be right on back. Alright, we are back, and so is Louen. Yeah, that was very bizarre. That's okay. What we'll do to continue our journey here for the Lion as Guardians of the Lady. So now, right, since we don't have the flyers that are this, we have the Hippogriffs. Worshippers of the Grail. Oh no, they're in Glorfindale's progeny. It just looks like they aren't. That is great.
King Louen of Bretonnia.
Lawrence, let's give you a soft spot for the small folk again, onward towards recovery. Alright, you're already a true hero. And very egocentric. Let's go ahead and start working on the Foe Seeker here. So let's go hard to hit. Or we lean further into Deadly Blade.
By the light of the lady.
Holy Light for you, and then I think from there we start working our way. Actually, Holy Light isn't that needed. We'll go for Deadly Blade. Rollers below in magic reserves. We've got enough cash that we should be able to send Louen after the quest battle to defend Gotrek and Felix too. Although this one will be a little bit spicy. Keeping them alive is so very... Yeah, it looks like we're going to annihilate them, but keeping them alive is so very difficult. One final quest battle for today. Bring back the dynamic duo. We're attacking Slaanesh, and Gotrek and Felix are there, so we're just going to send the knights in and start obliterating. The main goal is to go after 3 different heralds that are kind of scattered around, and basically keeping portals open. As soon as you take them down and the Darkling Prince, you win. So that's our goal here. Let's do it.
As the day of mystery thins the veil between worlds, Slaanesh enacts his vengeance, dragging enemies from across the mortal world into his dark realm. Among the captured, the rogues Gotrek and Felix fight, battling to escape the Prince of Pleasure's domain. Only destroying his arcane portals would weaken the Dark Prince's grip. Yet those protecting them will demand a toll in blood. No matter the price, Gotrek and Felix cannot fall, for their survival will deal Slaanesh a deadly blow and prove vital in the adventures to come.
I mean, sure. I mean, she's just... Well, there's nothing wrong with, nothing against that voice actress in general. I just, not as impactful as Daji Johan. Keep you here. There's a lot of Slaanesh nonsense to deal with as it crosses the field. But like they said, no matter the cause, Godric and Felix must survive. So if you have to sacrifice peasants, that's just the way it has to be. That's just the way that has to be.
Infantry!
Infantry!
King Louen! Lances ready!
Infantry for real, and then our lances. So let's make sure we've got Knights of the Realm and Questing Knights on both sides.
Heroes of Bretonnia!
And then we're missing you guys. We'll pick up also. And then we can have the... Or we just have the Hippogriffs go wipe out the Heralds here. So we'll send Louen to duel with the Darkling Prince, the Paladins after the Heralds, and then the Hippogriffs to go join them. Let's do this.
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Go join Godric and Felix, no matter how goofy that might be in general. Hit those Secret Chariots. Go ahead and run over these Demonettes. The Luresses are the key to escaping this nightmare. Eliminate them.
Glory calls!
Louen here. Paladin.
Right away!
Destroy.
It shall be! Hurry!
I am your man!
Gotta keep anyone else from actually getting any kind of side attacks on them, because Demonettes are nasty. Those cavalry came out of nowhere. Oh, we rampage.
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Got a lot of our units with the Pavane.
Orders! Bretonnia and its men!
Bows, stay here. Come in. You lasses, let's go ahead and heal. Where's Godric and Felix? Heal our knights. Don't get too close to anything else, because we cannot have our units rampage.
At once!
Go slaughter here.
By honor!
Paladin, take him down. Hippogriff Knight's gonna do I have control of you again? Go hunt.
Glory calls!
Go hunt.
King Louen Leoncoeur! Advance!
Weaken them there, Louen.
Bretonnia!
And it looks like we've got Godric and Felix way saved.
Battle ready!
No problem.
First haste!
Send the Questing Knights forward to eliminate these sorceresses.
Awaiting orders! Cut them down!
And back here. Alright, that's one Luress down.
Priestess of the lady!
Go for a regrowth on... Instead we can just go for weakening the rest of these poor fools. They're trying to fight all of our knights here.
Might of
Gotta get the Luress. That's all that matters.
Legendary Paladin!
Destroy them.
in the line!
You ladies up to the pit. Heal on everyone here. That's the second Luress down, and then the third one gets hit by the Grail Knights.
Yes! Show us
Got shredded. Flying Grail Knights, a Paladin, and Horrible Grail Knights. That's the end. Beautiful. Godric and Felix saved.
King Louen Leoncoeur!
Yeah, they slam him. We didn't even really lose any peasants here. Which, good for them. Their souls now are at least going to be able to go to Ladriel's realm instead of get tortured forever. Hey, Godric and Felix got out of that with full health. That was the best I've ever done that quest battle, that's for sure. Alright, the slippery secret cultists have been defeated quite easily. Even our peasants outslaying Felix. Get wrecked, Felix. Yeah, not bad. We definitely aren't going to ransom anyone that belongs to Slaanesh. That is a good way to get some very dangerous perfumed blood coin. We execute them, gain a victory over Slaanesh, so they have a way less budget when it comes to trying to seduce our units, if they...
horrors I have witnessed.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys were talking. Okay, cool. So Gotrek and Felix we will send to go join, I say... You can go join up with Roland.
It shall be so.
Roland has a single paladin only. Or you guys can go join up with Adelhard here.
My reputation.
Ooh, honestly, Adelhard's doing fine. You can go join up with Roland, and then they can go explore. Maybe we send them across the waste to go start securing some land in Albion for Bretonnia. Since the people of Albion aren't going to use it. Putting them with Louen is extreme overkill.
By the light of the lady.
Let's go rally for Louen.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Enchanting beauty. Yeah, our peasants are not something we care about for his army. First, the Midnight Wind is actually glorious.
You seek counsel?
Deadly Blade. Oh, Seeker. Regrowth. We probably want to make sure she has no, or at least way less chance to miscast.
I assent.
Alright, let me go ahead and bring you down to go join with the fight against the undead. We will strike here. Gotrek, you and Felix move on in to go join up with Roland. And you guys can both get the trait for the Assassin's Guild too.
Provides the plot.
Alright, well we'll save some gold to upgrade both Lengi here up to tier 5, and then we'll also save for Tancred Castle. That way we have as many tier 5 settlements as possible. Alright, beautiful. So we ignore that, we ignore the outpost because I don't want to spend any gold. Do any of our allies want to give me gold? That would be cool. Oh, look, it's Takai. No talk, or no kill talk. I appreciate that. Your proposal is acceptable. So we have to find his vassal faction if we want to trade. Fair enough. The Tomb Kings are unchivalrous. So we don't work with them. Let's give it one final intern here for today's episode and see how things play out. Alright, Elspeth is petitioning us to join her in her war with Golgthag. Interesting. I'm surprised the Man-Eaters are actually causing any trouble whatsoever. Yeah, we'll absolutely join you for 3,500.
It seems all this chatter is good.
Sometimes. Oh, they did go attack Talbert. Well, that's quite rude. Pull back! Alright, the turn is ours. We've got some more outposts going on in. Strive fails in their wall, of course. Huglug is discovered ambushing. Where are you at? Way too far away from me to care. Come, sons of Bretonnia, ride forth and claim glory. We've got a new unusual location in Port Saul. Please be something positive. It's the Dwarf Mineshaft. Well, this one can cause large sinkholes, but that's alright. Extra trade resources and more income. It also gives us some miners protecting the settlement, which is pretty nice. We've got 19,000 gold. Let's use a little bit of that to upgrade Castle Lungi. And then probably swap this over to... While that's upgrading, we'll swap it over to the... What am I thinking of? Extra living tithes. Could not figure it out for the life of me. Roland, you come on up here into Hotmouth. Moving out. Better is putting control there. On next technology. The Lion's Roar, and then we got Power of the Lady, which upgrades the Line of Bretonnia. With some extra melee defense. Interesting. Well, what if we just go ahead and Confederate Carcassonne? It'll take 7 turns, and then we can turn around and finish off our proper technology tree. Let's do it.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Fort Gavin. Jolly Oxenfeld is trying to get moved back to Sahagun. We'll go ahead and attack.
Your coming was foretold.
Your coming was foretold. I'm simply gonna auto this one. Sorry there, undead. Your hordes mean nothing to me. Kevin is now dauntless. That's the errantry of zeal once again. Talbert, you can go ahead and turn.
Do you know who I am?
And let Elise
Your
defeat
behest?
them. No, no, no. Don't run there. There is only the void.
Making my way.
I guess in this case we'll have Talbot launch the attack. Close victory. Oh, he kills so many of my men. Execute them. And then we can have them both go attack Felicia.
My reputation precedes me.
My reputation proceeds. Talbot, you come off to the side here.
You dishonor me.
You are lying.
Lord and hero.
Upkeeper cavalry. Let's go guardianship. Or replenishment. Mina will grab Earthing.
Lord of Bretonnia.
Finial's progeny. Raymond, we'll go ahead and give you selective abhorrence. Go ahead and grab you Deadly Blade.
Guardian.
True Hero for Aiden. True Hero for Jerome.
Fate is my armor.
We'll give the Worm Killer more defense.
It shall come to
Elise
pass.
can have Life Bloom into Earthblood.
We have met
And then we'll
before.
attack Felicia. Goodbye, Felicia. Excuse me. All you pirates are like, well, that's not safe.
Highest.
Yep, we'll have a triple strike on Felicia's army here. And that is that. Did we lose anyone? Sometimes Auto Resolve likes to be cheeky like that. Nope, we don't. Execute them, of course. Gained by reinforcing a friendly army, Kevin has more chivalry, more speed, and more charge bonus. Riding in at the 11th hour.
Honor before glory.
Alright, beautiful. That's going to be all the time I've got for today. Thank you all so much for coming by today's Couronne campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like on and a sub for the sub zone, and I'll see you all in the next one.